Welcome everybody. This is Catherine Bell with Titan Impact Group, and we have Adam Hansen here. He's my partner. We've been partners for, gosh, well over a decade. We've been through a lot together, which is really exciting, and done a lot of deals together. And for those of you who have been following me and those of you who haven't, you know that I've been investing for decades now, and I've done so many different types of investments from stocks and bonds to buy and hold, wholesaling, fix and flip, vacation rentals, residential development, commercial development, mobile home and RV parks, notes, medical office space, debt validation funds. So we're doing a lot of things because we love multiple streams of passive income. We know the average millionaire has 7 streams of passive income. And why this matters so much to me is that back in when I first came to this country, my husband and I had one stream of income, and it wasn't passive, it was our business. And once we sold that company, it was gone. And then my husband ended up getting super sick, which forced me to go back to work. And so this time around, I realized that because the average millionaire had 7 streams of passive income, I had to figure this thing out. And so I'd created 13 streams of passive income, and then my husband died unexpectedly. And that leaving me a widow now and a single mom with 14-year-old twins sucked. And Adam was with me on that journey. But because of those passive streams of income, I was able to take time off and grieve with my twins and figure all the things out, and dive back in. And now Adam and I are just really passionate about teaching other people, and more importantly, not just teaching, but actually bringing the actual deals to the table where people can plug in and create those passive income streams. And out of all the types of investments I've done, I love being the bank and renting dirt. And here's what I love about medical office space is it allows us to do both. So we're going to talk about that today and give you an update on the different deals that we're literally in the middle of and coming into. And really quick, Adam, I'd love for them to just get a little snapshot of who you are so they understand why this conversation is so important.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking some time to chat with me. So my name is Adam Hansen. I've been in commercial real estate for almost 20 years now, if you can believe it. Like you said, yeah, you start to say that and you go, wow, time has gone by fast.
Right?
But as Catherine said, I'm very passionate about helping the entrepreneur. I kind of always have been. I've had that entrepreneur bug, if you will, and I wanted to find a way to take my talents in real estate and apply them to entrepreneurs. And that's how we developed this triple net medical leasing program, where essentially we partner with doctors, kind of those of us who are doing the greatest service, and we help them with their real estate needs and with their real estate expansion. And it's really, really phenomenal because it allows the doctors to stay focused on what they do best, which is providing the care that's needed. And it allows us to step in and help them in areas that aren't their expertise, like the construction management, making sure that their leases are fair and they're not being taken advantage of, and then ultimately finding phenomenal locations where they get to work and operate out of and help other people. So yeah, it's been a fun program and it's been a great ride so far.
Yeah, I love this. And so we have some deals. So let's talk about the one that we just closed on recently and then talk about the future ones. So
Okay.
all the fun, right, that you've been having over since we closed this deal.
Yeah, so we closed on a deal in Virginia Beach a couple of weeks ago, and let me tell you, it's a ton of fun. No, a lot of our focus the past couple of weeks has just been on onboarding a new property, which that means sitting on hold for 45 minutes with the power company, trying to get that established and trying to ensure that the sewer and the water don't get turned off, and kind of doing all of those not sexy, not fun, but necessary things to bring on a property.
Right.
And then the more fun side has been engaging with and working with our tenant's preferred architect and contractor to start finalizing the construction process. And as you know, any construction process, you have to go get permits to be able to do the construction. And the permits require a set of architectural plans, and it just always seems like those take painfully long time to get done. But it's a necessary part of the process of getting the architectural plans done, submitted, so we get that permit, so we can start swinging hammers.
Which is very exciting. And then we'll have
That's
some
the fun
pictures and
part.
some fun things. Because right
Yeah.
now, pictures of you sitting on the phone on hold are
Aren't
very
very fun.
exciting.
Yeah,
Not very
yeah,
fun.
no.
So we will have more updates on that so you can follow the process all the way through, which I'm really excited about. And then let's talk about the other piece that you're doing while you're sitting on hold. I know you're also looking at other deals because we have more investors wanting to participate in those deals.
Yeah. So, and this is the fun part. This is for me the creative part is we get to partner with some really, really phenomenal companies, and we get to really understand what their needs are, how much space they need, where do they want to be located, and importantly, how much is a comfortable amount of rent for them to pay, right? You don't want to stretch them. You don't want rent to be too high, and to, you know, be too high for the market, right? It's all got to be within market parameters. And so we've been working on 3 other locations, and we've got those comfortable rent numbers from our client now. And now we get to do the fun part, which is reverse engineer the deal, right? Now that we understand where the tenant can pay rent, now we know how much buying power we have, right? And so now we get to go through and value engineer it and say, okay, well, we've got to purchase the land, we've got to build the building or purchase the building and then do the construction. We've got to cover all the lending fees. And then ultimately, we've got to turn a profit as well, right? That way our investors can get paid a great return, and our wives don't accuse us of doing this for charity.
Right. Really important part. We got to add commas to the bank accounts for everybody straight across the board, for sure.
Absolutely.
I love that. And one of the things I love is the whole do the numbers, numbers tell you what to do, right? And so by doing that, I love that you're helping mitigate the risk for obviously for you as a company, for the investor, for the doctor, the medical practitioner, like because all those can be predetermined prior to closing, which is really
Correct.
exciting. So it
Yeah, and that's
allows
and
for,
that's and that's
yeah,
why I love, my career. I've had a chance to work on a lot of different aspects of commercial real estate, and part of the reason why I love this aspect is it allows you from the beginning of the deal or the beginning of the transaction to remove a lot of the unknowns, right? Again, I look at other investors that are wildly successful and good for them that they've figured out their niche, but buying an apartment complex and then having to manage every aspect of the construction and the costs overruns that may or may not be there, and then hope that you're right in your targeted rent amount. To me, that sounds very stressful, right?
right?
Because there's a lot of unknowns there. There's a lot of things that you have to manage. And with our program, it's unique in that we get to partner with national tenants, national companies, and they help mitigate a lot of those risks. Their rent will commence within a certain amount of time after we close on the building. We will provide them a tenant improvement allowance. Sometimes it covers all the costs, sometimes it doesn't. But it just allows me to predict much more accurately and much more definitively how profitable is the deal going to be. And it removes a lot of the unknowns versus other type of investment classes.
Yeah, which is really important on every single level, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I love about it is that again, being the bank and renting dirt, which is exactly what this is it brings for me that level of certainty and predictability and stability that I need for my portfolio for my family, right? Like always having that, steady stream of income. And to me, it's like, I always talk about it's the story tortoise and the hare, right? Fixing and flipping and all those that we did, which you were a part of all that. It's very
Yep.
exciting. There's lots of befores and afters but it's like this, right? Where,
Yep.
it's the hare in the story where the tortoise, it was just this slow, methodical, one step in front of the other, but the tortoise won. And that's exactly what this is. There's nothing really exciting about, anything that we're doing here except for the consistency all the way through and
Yep.
making sure we get across that finish line in the budget and the timeline that we had predetermined. So I love that. I love this investment class. If any of you out there are interested in learning more about this or more about, what it is that we do, I always talk about this is one of my favorite books. So, Adam is the who, he is who knows how to do these deals, right? So if you're a medical practitioner looking for something like this, wanting us to come in and do that for you, give us a call. We can have that conversation with you. I am the who for people who are looking for who knows how to invest passively in deals like this to continue to add commas to your bank account. So we are your who's that know how to have your family benefit from this. So if you're interested, schedule a call with me. I'd love to sit down and talk to you. And we're going to be doing this every Friday. So I'm excited. I hope that you have an extraordinary weekend, which let's talk about that for a sec, Adam. Like your why of why you do this instead of just go get a 9 to 5 job.
Yeah, as you might notice, I've got my screen blurred out because I'm at home right now, which is awesome that I get to be home on a Friday and get ready to take my 4 sons camping this weekend, which is one of the things I'm passionate about and love doing is just spending time with my boys out in the woods and exploring the great outdoors. So yeah, I'm super excited that real estate investing kind of gives me some of that flexibility to be home on a Friday, get ready to take my boys camping and go make some fun memories.
Right? And your wife and your daughter get some girl time. They need girl
Exactly.
time without all the boys, which is
Yep.
fun. But let's face it, boys are like tailless monkeys. They climb everything.
Very true, very true.
We love that. So, for all of those of you who want more information, again, schedule a call with me. I look forward to hearing from you. But yeah, we'll be doing these updates every Friday. So, thank you, Adam. I'm excited. I know we got more deals coming and more room for more investors who want to participate in some pretty healthy returns. Anyways, have an extraordinary weekend. I cannot wait to see your photos. It's going to be fun. So,
Thank
have
you.
fun
You
fishing, you,
too.
but making memories with your boys.
There you go. Thank you.
I love it. Thank you.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.